All right, Shalom. So we're back. And we're gonna go through a few the Hebrew entries. All right, the first one we're gonna get is all right, 61:16. All right, and actually let's get the all right, it comes from Leviticus 23 and 36. All right. All right, this is talking about it's talking about the Feast of Tabernacles. Or which is also the thing is with our feast days, that I've noticed, and I always touch on this whenever I meditate on it, as opposed to the feast days of the world and the feast days that we are to keep. Or all the majority of our feast days are solemn, but the majority of the feast days of the world are all about vanity, folly and vanity. Or yesterday, or Sunday, or was so-called St. Patrick's Day, or it's a holiday about or at least a lot of people, as far as the Christian church is concerned, or it's about something more serious, but at the same time, it's a feast day that's the thing is, it's a feast day that the Lord's not dealing with. Things like New Year's, Christmas, or getting presents, getting drunk, getting laid, or things like that. But our feast days are sacrificial, introspective, meditative. All right, solemn. All right, but it says, all right, Leviticus 23 and 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day, all right, shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. All right, and that's just an example. All right, but let's see what all right, 61:66. 61:16. All right. All right, and it says, see, all right, I Tazar, all right, Itazara, all right, assembly, usually on a festive day, solemn assembly, solemn assembly, solemn meeting. It says usually on a festive day, but or as far as the context are festive, or that just means feast, or but the other, or after the Passover, or comes the feast of unleavened bread. Or, that's why we have to get all the all the yeast out of our house. Or that's why it's called the feast of unleavened bread. Or the 7 days or after the Passover. All right, so let's get another one. All right, Numbers 10 and 10, entry 41, all right, 50. All right. All right, Numbers 10 and 10. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, or your days of gladness and your solemn, so there's or you abound and you abase, or there's good times, and there's bad times. There's a time in, I'm pretty sure like a lot of you already know what scripture I'm gonna get, or in a little bit, or as far as that is concerned. All right, but or once again, Numbers 10:10. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your power. I am the Lord your power. All right. Now let's get Hebrew entry 4150. All right. Slocky, if you can't, and you can also, or follow along, or with the Blue Letter Bible, or so you can get a better look at the characters. All right, but it says, entry 4150, and plus, or you might find, or if you do like a response or lamback, you might find, or more edification, or since I'm using this, and extracting the edification from this, or you might find, or some more, or insight, if you look in the blue letter, or another concordance or another source. All right, but it says, all right, mawayad, all right, meeting, appointed time, designated time, season, congregation, time appointed, solemn feasts. All right, feasts, set time, season. All right, which brings us, and this is that's a particular entry, or that brings us to this. All right, Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. All right. All right, here's the point though. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Or, this is going to be, or, which reminds, I remember, or, as far as, those bitter herbs, or, that's part of it, or, it's a time, it's funny that, Nate, or, with like the last year's Passover, thing was like bitter herbs, yuck. Or, so they don't like, or, they try to avoid, or, those times to weep, or, that's what I perceived, or, through the spirit, or, that's why, it's only about, or, the lamb and the wine, or, that unleavened bread isn't all that savory either. All right, but, or, it's just not about that, or, this is, a commemoration, or, this is, or, as far as, or, even, before the time of Yahushai, or, when Mashah was on the scene, or, when they were in, the land of, Matazarium, or, that was, that was a very, serious, he was basically saying, or, you need to follow my instructions because, or, that death angel's coming. All right. It's more about that. They were not, no one was thinking about, or, all the good lamb and that they were gonna eat and the good wine they were gonna drink. Or, it was a meal in haste. Or, and thenceforth, or, a feast day, declared in commemoration of it.